Well. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a stage production that you can attend to for free with unlimited seating, but you get what you pay for. Tonight's production is going to be a revival of a series that I did 3 years ago, a trilogy, as it were, by the name of Final Fantasy XIII. For those of you who do not know me, first of all, welcome. My name is Bscat or Robert, depending on how you want to address me. I am the streamer, I am your host, I am your MC. And I will be your guide through this particular playthrough of this particular game. And the curtain will rise as we dust off this game and give it a try once more. For those of you who have been with me for a long time, you may know that I have done this game, this trilogy, once before. And unfortunately, it didn't leave a really good impression on me. It just kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. Especially the third game, which I actually just had to walk away from because I was so frustrated, and I never really returned. I kind of just looked up the ending, and that was that. Now that I'm a little older, a little wiser, I wanted to come back to this series and give it another shot and see if maybe I have a better impression of it. Because I hate leaving games with bad impressions, especially after I've put in so much time and effort into them. So that is what we are going to be starting tonight. Usually I do these streams on Thursdays every other week, but for two reasons. One, I just kind of had the day off today because our orchestra group is on break right now. And two, I wouldn't have a stream this week anyway. So I thought, whatever, I might as well make use of the time and give it a shot. That being said, I have played through the game once before, but just for the sake of everything, please try not to spoil anything, don't be a dick, yada yada yada. So, oh, excuse me, that was the wrong thing. This is what I look like. Ooh, camera's mirrored, that's weird. This is what I look like. This is what the face that you're going to be seeing as we play along. I'm also playing this on PC, so please forgive me as I'm trying to set things up here. I'm playing it through Steam. And I'm hoping that the sound is fine. I'm definitely going to be testing that out with the title screen. So... So aside from my face, that is quite an introduction to Final Fantasy 13. It's a good opening cutscene. It's really good. And unfortunately I was messing around with a lot of settings and I didn't get to see it myself, but it looks good. It looks really good. I have high hopes for this. Grab the right controller here. So this game is very loud in my ears, even though it doesn't seem to be too loud on on stream. So I don't know what's going on with my headset today. It's being kind of weird. But as far as I can tell, it looks like it's fine, so we're just gonna go with it. Please don't be stupid now, Charger. Okay. Do that controller type, we'll take care of all the settings, and we'll just gonna jump right into it and see where we go. I did play a little bit just to familiarize myself with everything. Everything seems standard so far. We're gonna go easy mode. I'm not here for the challenge. I am here for the story. So here we go. I will see you guys on the other side.
The 13 days after we awoke were the beginning of the end.
Serious?
Be quiet.
Best of luck. She did it! Hands high! You alright? I'm not a Lassie. So far, so good. They all want to fight.
Good for them. Give me that. What the...
Well, what an explosive start! Explosive start indeed. It looks good though. So, we get thrown right into the action, as most Final Fantasy games do, with just kind of a tutorial fight.
Hey, let's be rational now.
Also, I do apologize if I'm yelling.
Send the big guns now. What do we do?
Hello, Dotto. Welcome to the stream. Alrighty, back at the beginning, where this all began. Active time battle tutorial. I don't need it. You know what I do need? I need the correct controller in my hand. This was your first actual Final Fantasy game? That's an interesting beginning to the series. And so, did you play through the actual trilogy, or did you just play through 13-1? Oh, so I guess this is a good opportunity to ask. Can you hear me all right? Can you hear the game all right?
That wasn't like a challenge now, all right?
Just this one, but you'd like to get to the second game sometime. Honestly, despite my first reactions to the game, as I was saying in the beginning of the stream, I did not have a good impression with this series at first. Especially the last game, it just left a bad taste in my mouth. I'm hoping that I was wrong about that.
This thing won't give up.
Alright, here we go again. Oh no. Yeah, there's no way I'm staggering this thing. Ow. I just took that to the face. Game is pretty hard. There's a few things you found annoying, but you found... Yeah, that's about on the money. This game definitely has its difficulties. Certainly not in the beginning. Like, I'm obviously sweeping through this stuff right now, and I'll be sweeping through the first batch of enemies, but when we get further into the game, it's definitely going to pick up on it, the difficulty.
Oh goodness. Whew. We did it. Aren't you supposed to protect civilians, soldier? I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you? What are you doing trying to stop the Purge? Why don't you tell me that?
I was a soldier.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Where she needs to be next.
Man. Chocobo, just can't catch a break, can we? Yeah, that's a good question. Oh well.
Welcome to the Hanging Edge. Party configuring absolutely killed you. Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, it can be very tricky. And that definitely caught me off guard the first time I played through. Camera controls. Yes. I think it was this one. I think everything was standard. That's what I liked. Yeah. Yes, use these. The data log. You possess an advanced digital journal known as a data log that autonomously streams information deemed pertinent. Whenever the data log records a new entry, a notice will appear in the upper left corner of the screen. To pursue entries, open the main menu and then select data log. Like now. Yep. Excuse me, I'm just... Oh my. Oh, that's not good at all. Excuse me. My Switch, which I was using to watch over the stream, just crashed. Switch, which It's not good. That's not good at all. Come on. Please work. Please work. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Okay. Okay, that scared me to death. Just get the stream back up real quick. Maybe Twitch just crashed it, in which case that's fine. And just I'm running everything by myself, so I need to it's live, that's fine. I'm running everything by myself, so I need to make sure that I have an eye on the stream here. Okay. Sorry. Just put that back. There we go. So, we're at the hanging edge. God, those footsteps, man. Hold on. Yeah, those footsteps are pertinent. Anyways, speaking of pertinent, so we got lightning, and then we also have our kind of partner here, Saz. Lightning uses her sword, Saz uses guns. We have the abilities for all of them. So she has the Blazefire Saber, a weapon new to the Sanctum Army. This gunblade is only issued to highly trained soldiers. And then we got Saz with the Vega 42S level 1. These weapons are worn by civilian pilots for the purpose of self-defense in case of emergency landings in the wilderness. Excuse me. And then we have a shit ton of potions. We also have all this, which I'll get into in a minute. There's the map. Data log, events, chapter 1. Defiers of Fate. Lightning and Saz are held aboard a military purge train along with a group of civilians, destined for exile. In stark contrast to the uncertain and despairing people around her, Lightning appears determined and focused. She seizes upon an instant of inattention to disable a guard, and her impressive display inspires Saz and the other civilians to take up arms against the soldiers. After clashing with the army forces, the train crashes to a halt in the war-torn district known as the Hanging Edge. Saz attempts to figure out Lightning's angle, but she shows little desire to share. The former soldier throws herself into battle without the slightest hint of hesitation. What could be driving her? I don't know. And then we have the tutorials here. And enemy intel, including the boss that we just fought. Its weakness is lightning and water, which is good to know. Alright. Save shop. So as you can see, where's the 23 hours, 23 hours, 23, almost 24 hours of gameplay. Where's that? Yeah. And we're starting anew. Starting anew with a whole new save. So we get access to the Unicorn Mart, which is just your basic healing items. We have potions in Phoenix Downs right now. Phoenix Downs, which are fucking expensive as shit. 1,000 gil per.
This is what this is.
Enemy encounters. Many and various enemies stalk the roads that you must travel. Upon entering an enemy's detection radius, the minimap in the upper right corner of the screen will flash in warning. Coming into contact with an enemy will initiate a battle. Basically, if you can see them, they can see you, and you're in a fight. I personally like using Blitz on these guys, especially because they're grouped together so well. Love to play this game if your party wasn't locked for 70% of it. You're right. You're right.
What do you suppose this is?
My hope
The army leaving its toys out now?
is the fact that now that I'm playing it again and I have a more general idea of how this game works, I'll be able to build the team better, so even when locked in those situations, I won't have an issue. As I said, for right now, I'm gonna be cleaving through these enemies, and I will be killing every single enemy that I encounter, because that's what you kind of do in the beginning of these games. But later on, it is going to take some tactical thinking. Double kill. Can't hear you, says. And unfortunately, there is no good volume control in this game either, which is definitely an issue. Oh, good, a potion. Okay.
Not wanting to get purged, I get. But taking on trained soldiers?
Better to die than get sent to Pulse. It's hell for Winston.
Yeah, well, hell's not sounding too bad. Because this place ain't exactly paradise.
Domesticated peacekeepers. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe not for a soldier girl, but I'm trying to say, hey!
You could just stay behind and let her take care of it, says. There's no saying that you have to fight.
Fight again.
Stagger. which we will learn later that attacking an enemy enough will stagger it, which will allow for attacks to do more damage. Which is basically the key to defeating bosses. So there we would get a potion and a chipped fang. Chipped fang is just kind of a crafting item that we gotta worry about later. Get some more potions. We're gonna have a shit ton of potions, there's no need to worry about that. They are pretty generous with the save points, at least in the beginning here, which is nice. But yeah, no, legitimately, for myself and for the people that wind up kind of encountering this particular playthrough, I hope that playing through again will help myself and anybody else with doubts about this game kind of maybe see it in a new light, because maybe, I don't know. This is more of a selfish thing than anything else. Again, like, even though I hated it, this fucking game has a place in my heart. I think I'm going backwards. Not quite sure. Am I going backwards? No, I'm not. Anyway, I do ask again, just let me know if you guys can hear me, if I need to be adjusted at all. It's very hard to tell sometimes when I'm micromanaging 5 different things here. Of course, I'll probably figure it out later when I upload this over to the YouTube channel. Which, this is going to be uploaded over on my YouTube, which is where... Hold on. Which is where the main stuff is.
Preemptive strike.
Rebels. So much for the element of surprise.
This is going to be uploaded on my YouTube channel. Item tutorial. I don't need that. I already did it. Keep losing my train of thought. I apologize. Scatterbrained. This is getting uploaded onto my YouTube channel, which is where the majority of my content actually is. Uh-oh. I stream on this every so often.
Do we turn back?
There's no time.
Then what do you suggest we do?
Quiet.
Hey! Wait! No, don't leave me!
Let go!
The hell no! You're the only way out of here! No, Hey, that might get us across. Right there.
That wasn't awkward at all.
Right?
Looks that way.
Good job, Saz.
All right. You leave this to me.
Fields of War. Suspect citizens of Cocoon are wrenched from their tranquil existence and threatened with exile to the world of Pulse. The Purge has begun. The land below is said to crawl with unknown perils and terrifying civilian and terrified civilians begin to rebel against the Purge. A revolt also occurs on the train transporting Purge deportees as Lightning's battle against the guards galvanizes the other prisoners into action. The train comes to a halt in the district of the Hanging Edge, a now hellish war zone where soldiers open fire indiscriminately upon civilians. Lightning makes her way through the middle of the conflict, all but ignoring her uninvited companion, Saz. She seems determined to press onward. Even when the path before her is destroyed by military strikes. And thanks to Saz, she can't get out now. I said it in the beginning, I'm going to be fighting every single enemy we come across. Right. I did this before. That is just straight up backtracking.
Hey now.
I don't need to shop. This prologue section is pretty fucking straightforward, so. Just making sure I'm not missing anything, and on we go.
Not our lucky day.
You don't say.
Deportees, are we? Weapons down. I'd hate for this to turn ugly.
Too late.
Turn ugly?
He wants to kill us without a fight.
Time's up!
He certainly did not waste any time on that. Attack chain. We'll take the tutorial for that. To initiate an attack chain, first press auto battle or attack from the abilities menu and choose the Psycom Marauder as your target. See that bar beneath the target's name? This is known as the chain gauge. Keep an eye on the chain gauge as you strike. When you attack an enemy, its chain gauge fills. Hit home, the percentage beneath it increases. This percentage is called the chain bonus. The more times you hit an enemy, the more damage it will take from subsequent attacks. Continue pummeling the Psycom Marauder, boosting your chain bonus until the gauge is full. Once the chain gauge is full, one further blow will stagger your foe. A staggered enemy takes greater damage when attacked. Chaining attacks to stagger powerful adversaries is essential to defeating them. Be aware, however, that an enemy's chain gauge begins to drain the moment it is staggered. Once the chain gauge is empty, the enemy will no longer be staggered. So as I said before, once staggered, these enemies will take ridiculous amounts of damage. And we get a credit chip from that. Nice.
So, soldier. What's your angle? Classified military info? Huh? What's the matter? You quit, didn't you? Did you think I'm gonna go out there and just tell everybody your secrets?
See. My angle. I'm after the Foul Sea. Still happy you tagged along.
Didn't have a choice.
On behalf of Cocoon citizens, I would like to thank our brave false pioneers and express our best wishes for a successful relocation. Your noble and selfless sacrifice ensures the continued safety and peace of our society. Were it not for this remarkable gesture, every resident of Cocoon, your family, your friends, your neighbors, would be exposed to the dangers of the world below. By choosing to leave Cocoon and participating in this migration,
Migration? More like extermination.
Huge. You stay here.
So sorry. I didn't mean to.
These people need heroes. Here. You keep your cool, and they will too. You got it?
Got it.
What's our motto?
The army's no match for Nora.
That a boy.
And now we come to the resistance front of the Hanging Edge. And are now in control of a new character. This is Snow. S as in the weather. Snow. And we get 50 gil. Hooray. Oh boy, now we got a whole bunch unlocked. Another rebellion. The peaceful citizens of Cocoon live in constant fear of invasion by the forces of Pulse, the world below and supposed home to terrors of the unknown. Terrors unknown. Were even a single Pulsian agent to be discovered on Cocoon, panic and civil unrest would be sure to follow, threatening the very fabric of society. To prevent such a calamity, the Sanctum, Cocoon's governing body, initiates the Purge, a government initiative officially entailing the deportation of all those who may have come into contact with corrupting Pulsian influences. However, the Sanctum army is now brutally slaughtering the citizens they were supposed to be deporting. Realizing that the Purge is nothing more than a massacre in disguise, Snow leads the young freedom fighters of Nora in an effort to protect the Purge deportees from the Sanctum soldiers. 13 days. Day 13. Exile. A foul sea of Pulse origin was discovered within a vestige on the outskirts of Bodum 2 days previously, having apparently spent centuries in hibernation with humans none the wiser to its presence. Sanctum deemed the potential contamination by Pulse magic a risk too great to overlook, and immediately enacted legislation permitting the Purge, an involuntary removal of the foul sea and the entire population of Bodum from Cocoon. The deportees were told only that they would be transported to Pulse. Pulse! Resting in Cocoon's shadow, the sprawling and enigmatic lower world of Pulse is home to a multitude of terrors. The land is commonly believed to be inhospitable to human life, and a strict ban on the interworld travel forbids citizens of Cocoon from venturing there to challenge this hypothesis. Not even members of the Sanctum's upper echelon can claim to have seen the surface with their own eyes, but the attempted invasion by the world's savage armies several centuries ago is well documented. Widespread fear of a repeated assault persists even the populace among the populace even today, with colloquial references often likening the world to a manner of living hell. Oh, fuck, man. Okay. Cocoon. We're kind of spreading out and in in terms of perspective. From a lofty seat, the world of Cocoon has long enjoyed tranquility. The interior of her spherical shell supports several sprawling cities and a population numbering in the tens of millions. Although a variety of dangerous beasts prowl the wilds, advanced technology and the protection of the world's foul sea keepers ensure residents a peaceful and prosperous existence. Travel to the lower world of Pulse is forbidden, but given the deep-seated cultural figure of the place, Cocoon citizens would not even think to venture beyond the paradise they know. And the Hanging Edge, where we are now. A relic of days before the War of Transgression. The Hanging Edge is located near Cocoon's outer rim. The area was once a thriving urban center, but residents were forced to abandon the location when an attack by Pulsian forces cracked Cocoon's shell during the conflict several centuries past. It was since designated a restricted zone and, with civilian access prohibited, soon became nothing more than a name on the local maps. The Sanctum. Cocoon's central government, the Sanctum, holds supreme executive, legislative, and judicial power. It also maintains directive authority over the military. Despite the fact that Cocoon was built by the Foul Sea and not by humans, Foul Sea opt to participate only superficially in governmental affairs, leaving Cocoon's administration entirely at the discretion of the human Sanctum and its Primarch, Gallanth Disley. The Purge. To the millions who call Cocoon home, the lower world of Pulse represents a constant source of fear. Suspected association with Pulse means stigmatization as an enemy of the state and all mankind, even for born and raised citizens of Cocoon. The recent discovery of a foul sea from Pulse near the city of Bodum has caused widespread civil unrest. After placing the city's entire population into quarantine due to the possibility of contamination, the Sanctum then announced its intent to forcibly relocate the affected to Pulse in an emergency measure dubbed by authorities as the Purge. NORA. The paramilitary organization known as NORA is a group composed of like-minded youths assembled by Snow and self-funded by the operation of a seaside cafe in Bodum. Functioning as a neighborhood watch of sorts, NORA members patrol the vicinity of Bodum for trouble. Most often, trouble consists of encroachment by dangerous forms of wildlife. NORA has never openly acted out against the Sanctum prior to the Purge, and because of this, the military has been content to turn a blind eye to the group's activities. Ugh. Jesus. That's a lot of reading. There's a lot of lore. So basically, what you need to know, kind of configuring it down, is that everybody lives in this cocoon-like shell, in this like, everybody lives in this shell-like planet called Cocoon. Many cities thrive. This was built by Foul Sea, which we still don't know what Foul Sea are. And governed by basically human monarchy. And below is the world known as Pulse, which is just kind of dangerous wildlife and forested lands and, you know, inhabited and inhospitable. There was an attack centuries ago by the forces of that below world that cracked the shell of Cocoon and kind of put the fear of Pulse into everybody's minds. However, recently, the one of the cities, Bodum, had discovered a foul sea of Pulse that had been hibernating among them for centuries, and the government is just like, alright, time to take everybody from Bodum and ship them out and just kill them all. Just completely, just get rid of them. And the citizens didn't like that, and with Lightning's actions, a revolt began. That's more or less it. More or less it. For now. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of reading. My mouth hurts. Jesus Christ, Alright. Let them do the talking for a bit.
This is crazy.
Then take a nap.
Really? Can I?
Sure. And when we're taking a dirt nap, you can save them all.
Oh, that's even worse.
No dirt naps today. We're all in this together. Our enemy's the Cocoon Sanctum, the dreaded Psychom, no less.
What's to dread? Psychom's nothing but a whole bunch of bluster and bullying. They've got nothing on Nora.
Well, we are the heroes after all.
Let's prove it!
Yeah!
Sanctum's gonna pay for this.
Psychom. The Sanctum military is composed of two main branches: the Guardian Corps, responsible for maintaining security in various jurisdictions throughout Cocoon, and Psychom, Public Security and Intelligence Command. Psychom is an elite special operations unit charged with protecting Cocoon from Pulsian incursion. In contrast to the lightly armored Guardian Corps, or armed Guardian Corps, Psychom employs an array of advanced heavy weaponry and Crusader-class airships. As Psychom bears responsibility for any and all threats of Pulse origin, it was Psychom who conducted the Purge. And now we get two new members, which we don't know nothing about. Oh yeah, I forgot. So, Snow's weapons are gauntlets. He's the puncher. He's got the punchies.
Nothing to worry about!
And his other ability is a hand grenade. Which works out surprisingly well. Snow is equipped with the Wild Bear, an army surplus item. This emblem uses AMP technology to boost the wearer's attributes.
Gotta clear a path out of here.
Positioning is everything. Gotta watch the positioning of the enemy targets to find out which move works best.
No more.
There are soldiers everywhere.
Yo, boss. What's the plan?
Charge in, guns blazing.
Hey, that's not a plan.
Real heroes don't need plans.
I like her design. Oh, it's the poppers. Well, not the poppers. I wouldn't be throwing grenades at the poppers, but you know what I mean. Next.
Plan as always. Hit him hard, and hit him again. See that?
Oh, 3 for 1. Don't even have time to realize that they're staggered before we kill them.
Don't you kids go falling behind now.
Punch him. Punch the fuck out of him. Alright, what do we got?
You all okay? Hey, careful with those. Don't worry. No one's moving to Pulse today. We'll clear you a path out of here, so be ready to...
Wait! Let me fight with you! You can't expect us to just sit here!
Could help.
Yep. Please, let us help!
Okay then. Volunteers front and center.
Here, take this one. Here you go. Oh, and one for you.
Count
Go
me in.
for it. Here's yours. Take care now. Mom?
Don't worry.
Huh?
So I just
Hold it
pulled
steady.
here. Yeah, feels good.
Yep, nice.
Can you show me again?
You got it.
That's how it works.
You sure?
Yeah. Moms are tough.
Right.
It's the last one, boss.
All right, last one. Somebody take it.
No.
Yeah.
Push comes to shove. Keep him safe.
First impression of snow? All talk.
All right, lay low and you'll be fine. We'll clear out the area. We're going home together!
Come on! Everybody up!
Right. New recruits, on me!
Come on.
Time to go, kiddo.
We're not losing to SciComm, you hear me?
That is a powerful scene.
Be a piece of cake.
A very powerful scene. And also lays down the groundwork for a lot of things to come. That being said, I don't know what the fuck Snow was thinking. It's like, yeah, let's just give a gun to a fucking kid. But I guess, you know, these are times for rational thought.
Stay sharp. Don't want to make their job any easier.
No, not new save data. Alright, let's go. Ran right into that, dumbass. Up. I just love how I have infinite hand grenades. Like, if the battle went on long enough, it would actually start to become ridiculous with how many hand grenades I have. Yeah, I love how my companions have guns and I'm just running up just fucking beating the shit out of the enemies.
Let's shake things up a little.
It's funny.
Mobilize beta force! Put down the resistance!
Boss time.
Heroes don't run from fights.
Alright. Time for our boss fight against
There's nothing we can't do.
Beta Behemoth. Ow. Again, this is definitely lightened up in terms of difficulty because of the fact that I'm on easy mode, but it's still a difficult fight. Like, it's a tanky boy. Ow. Everything's fine. You didn't need to use a fucking potion, thank you. I said, on normal mode this probably would have been harder, but...
No kidding. Stay down.
I told you, didn't I? Moms are tough. Get him home, please.
Hold on!
It's an out-and-out massacre. Those people won't even live long enough to die on pulse.
That was the idea.
What?
Sanctum logic. They conjured up the Purge to eliminate a threat. I mean, why carry the danger all the way to Pulse? Why not just stamp it out here? Execution masquerading as exile. That's all the Purge ever was.
Relocation to Pulse. How does the government get away with pulling crap like that? And you knew this was gonna happen?
The Purge was SciComm. Private Sanctum troops, not the Guardian Corps.
SciComm, Guardian Corps. Soldiers are soldiers, aren't they? Pulse Foul C and their lessee are enemies of the state. Tell a soldier to kill an enemy, and you really think it's gonna matter what uniform he's wearing?
Might have mattered to that one. Couldn't shoot. Got himself shot instead.
How about you? Orders say shoot, you pull the trigger? Fine. Forget I asked.
Wait. What?
Throws us right in. Right. Yeah, you want to talk about trauma for a fucking kid? Yeah, let them watch their fucking parent die by a collapsing bridge. Yeah, definitely sets. Oh shit, says. Definitely sets the mood for a lot of this. I'll get my chances to say my piece.
What's that? Huh?
Attention, Purge deportees. Attention, Purge deportees. Put down your weapons and surrender immediately. Your removal is the will of the people of Cocoon. Should you attempt to flee, the Sanctum will employ every resource necessary to bring you to justice. This land is no longer your home. Cease hostilities and surrender at once.
Sarah!
Just what you were looking for.
Yeah. Right in there.
The Pulse Foul C.
Don't worry. We'll be okay.
Mom.
Here. It's too much, isn't it? Face it later. Ciao!
Hey, wait!
You said it made you happy when I smiled, didn't you? But really, I was afraid. I was always afraid.
You cover that fear with the biggest smile.
figure that post-Falsi is different from the Sanctums. All things being equal, I'd just as soon keep one of them.
Time to jump.
Yeah, I know. Hey! Hey! Hang on! What the? Hey! Damn. She can do it, so can we.
Come on, come on!
What about the others?
They didn't die. They couldn't have died.
Of course not.
Hey, get a grip, man! What's wrong with you?
Get him home. Get who home?
Toss me that.
Catch. What are you doing?
So what are you afraid of, huh? You're supposed to be the hero. She's waiting there, ain't she? Your lovely bride-to-be? Isn't it about time you picked her up?
Yeah. There's our ride.
Now you're talking.
So much happens in these cutscenes. Let's try to make sense of it, shall we? Jesus. Alright. The Warpath Home. The Purge is a Sanctum initiative designed to protect the stability of the Cocoon by forcing potentially dangerous citizens to relocate to Pulse. However, the relocation is simply a facade to cover the massacre that ensues. The government's true goal is the brutal extermination of all possible threats to a peaceful society. Having discovered the horrific truth, Snow leads the members of Nora against the government soldiers of SciComm. Inspired by the actions of this handful of brave young men and women, the belligerent, sure, civilians take heart and join the battle in hope of returning to a normal life. Among the citizens who stand against the forces of SciComm is a mother who wishes for nothing more than to protect her son. All in innocence. Cocoon citizens have always been terrified of Pulse and the mysterious horrors that are said to stalk its hostile wastelands. Their fear is so great that if a Cocoon native were to have even the briefest contact with pulsing elements, former friends and neighbors would consider them corrupted and dangerous. In light of this fact, the Sanctum orders the purging of Bodum in an effort to remove all potentially pulse-tainted citizens. Accordingly, soldiers round up all those identified as candidates for relocation and inform them of their impending exile. However, SciComm, the elite arm of the Sanctum military, then begins to massacre the helpless citizens. This prompts Snow to lead the people in a rebellion against the army. Tragically, one of the civilians who decides to follow him, hoping to protect her son, dies in the act of saving Snow's life. From afar, the boy witnesses the moment of his mother's death in shock and disbelief. Falsi awaits. A massive object is transported through the sky over the hanging edge. This object is a pulse vestige, a lower world artifact that had been nothing more than a Bodum landmark. 2 days ago, it was discovered that the vestige housed a long-dormant pulse fal'Cie. The fal'Cie had slumbered undisturbed on the outskirts of a Cocoon City for centuries. The Sanctum decrees that the presence of the pulse entity and its corrupt magics have tainted the entire population of the city and orders the Purge. For different reasons, Lightning and Saz now make their way towards the very being that was the catalyst for so much tragedy. Snow, meanwhile, is crushed by the feelings of guilt after so many die under his command. He only emerges from his gloom when Godot reminds him that the fal'Cie is holding a certain young lady captive who needs her hero more than ever. Our history's a mess. Oh, thank God. The Pulse fal'Cie. So what the fuck are fal'Cie? fal'Cie are an existence beyond human comprehension, possessed of incredible magic power. Oh lord. Excuse me. Huh, I wonder why that didn't pop up. Thanks for the follow, Mel. The ones responsible for Cocoon's construction are protectors of humanity, but there are others of their kind as well. The fal'Cie who dwell on Pulse and name themselves enemies of Cocoon. Humans who encounter Pulse fal'Cie are cursed, being turned to l'Cie in order to destroy Cocoon. It is for this reason that most ordinary citizens support the Purge. Anyone who may have come into contact with one of these fal'Cie represents a dire threat. Bioweapons. The Sanctum has developed a vast arsenal of weaponry to defend against the constant threat of Pulse, and these living weapons are one of the many fruits its research has borne. Ordinary Cocoon wildlife transformed into efficient killing machinery through selective breeding, intense training, and physical augmentation. Bioweapons retain all the raw power and feral fury of their natural counterparts, while obeying the commands of their handlers with unwavering loyalty. Goodness. AMP technology. Antimatter Manipulation Principle, or AMP, forms the foundation for a variety of technological wonders, enabling phenomena ranging from phase space interference to the manipulation of gravitational force. Humans ordinarily lack the means to wield magic, but through the use of mana drives, another product of the principle, it is possible to synthesize its effects. Which is how Lightning was able to survive that jump.
How could they?
And it's pretty fucking tragic. Pretty tragic.
I hope everyone's alright.
I mean, a lot of them are dead, but...
Stand in there.
Power circle! Nice.
Stop us.
So we can use that to replace the wild bear. It lowers magic but increases strength, which right now is better because we don't have any magic to wield. Latest in the military grade AMP technology, this emblem boosts the physical power of the wearer. Time to punch more dogs. It just takes some missiles to the face, it's fine. More Cocoon! Yeah, the journey begins. I forgot how much fucking reading I have to do. But it's fine, I'm on easy mode. Again, it's gonna feel easy in the beginning, but as we go on, it's gonna feel a little bit more challenging.
No, don't go rushing in on your own.
Alright, time for 50 more gil. For some reason I remember that from this one. Oh, 100 gil. I don't remember it. Where is the save? There's supposed to be a save point around here? Oh well.
I want every weapon ready to fire. Stay sharp.
All right, on my go.
Right.
Go!
Listen, the lore is interesting. It's just a lot. My jaw hurts from all the reading.
That's a sad sound. Where's the soul?
Hey, Godot.
Yeah?
If you don't know who you've got to save, you just protect them all, right?
Something on your mind? You got plenty of time for thinking on the way, hero.
Yeah.
Ready! Go!
Oh, there they go.
Hey! It's us! It's us! Don't shoot!
Snow!
Since when do you care about kids?
Favor for a friend.
Okay.
Hey, Snow! You made it!
Hey.
Yo. So,
Hey.
you really managed to use that thing?
I think I'm done.
You're done when we are.
Ow! What's it?
That's the one.
Didn't you have something to tell him?
Yeah,
All right then.
but
I'll go with you.
what?
You have no idea what it was like. Oh,
Everyone safe?
the army's no match for Nora.
I meant the kids.
All accounted for.
Okay. Let's keep it that way, all right?
Hey!
I'll swing by the vestige. Keep the kids out of trouble.
You got it. Say hi to the missus for me. You go skirt chasing, I take care of the kids. Some husband.
Dinner's on me.
Better be home cooking.
When's the wedding, lover boy?
Well, don't worry, none of you are invited.
We're still going. Hey, you serious?
What about me?
Catch you later.
Oh.
It's fine. It's only going to be like this for half the game. Ugh. God, Hope is such a insufferable character. Alright. I gotta step out for 1 sec. I will be right back, folks. Okay. So we got Hope and Vinny. Not much to say about them at the moment. Hope uses an air wing, which is just a fucking boomerang. Sports hunting model boosts physical and magical resistance when the wielder is severely wounded. And then Vinny have stuff on her, but he doesn't have a weapon. What? Oh, that's right. She gets it later. Into the vestige. Snow still cannot shake his feeling of guilt. Despite his efforts to protect the Purge deportees from the Sanctum forces, many have fallen. The death of one woman in particular haunts his thoughts. A mother fighting for the sake of her son, who gave her life to save Snow. In the moments before her death, the woman begged the leader of Nora to take care of her child, but slipped from Snow's grasp without revealing the boy's identity. With Godot's help, Snow breaks out of his depression. He figures if he just goes ahead and protects everyone, well, then the woman's son will be saved as well. After checking to see if the children are safe, Snow leaves the waning battle to his fellow Noro members and sets off with new determination towards the vestige. His fiancée is held captive by the Pulse Fal'Cie. A boy watches him leave, eyes filled with rage and loathing. To his grief-stricken mind, Snow is responsible for his mother's death. Which I don't blame him for, because that is actually like a legitimate conclusion. Alright, time to go after him.
You okay?
I want to tell him. It's just that...
Say, you know how to fly this?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. In you go. That way.
No.
Huh?
If we go in there, That thing could... It could make us Lassie. This is... I don't think I can...
You can do it.
What are you two doing?
Here we go!
Uh-oh. Get back here! You hear me? Hey!
The pulse fal'Cie. It held our future. And our fate.
Yes, I will save. Going into Fates Intertwined. Well, you made it. Barely, but you made it.
Now, where is the...
Behind you.
Oops. Well then... Guess it's just us.
What did you expect? Even soldiers know not to go near the fal'Cie. You become a pulse Lassie, and you're finished.
What do you mean, finished?
Haven't you heard, Miss...
Vanille.
Huh?
My name. And yours?
Hope. Thank you.
Mom, friend.
Thinking.
Well, since we're here, let's look around.
Don't really have much choice. It's not like people are gonna come in here to save you. The Pulse fal'Cie, Lower World Vestige.
Oh, check this out.
Hey! Vanille, where are you?
Well?
That's,
Not for a bit longer. But you're right. I'm at least going to try and get everybody... Well, I guess the first one would be Snow. I'm going to at least try to get Snow situated with his stuff first before ending the stream. Ow. Q. Give me that chip fang. Oh no, oh, that's right, I get the B&W outfitters.
Back to exploring.
Oh, Vanille. I can't say that I hate the ditzy attitude. Chapter 2, In Pursuit of Snow. Alright, what did she pick up? A binding rod. By casting high tensile wires, this unusual weapon can be used to attack opponents from a moderate distance. That is true. Chapter... Oh, hold on. It's intertwined. For centuries, a Pulse fal'Cie has slumbered undisturbed on the outskirts of a Cocoon city. On the day the lower world entity is finally discovered, Cocoon's peaceful society plunged into chaos. Okay, I've been meaning to talk about this for a while. About the fact that a lot of this recap stuff is literally just saying the same fucking information, just a different way. It is so exhausting to read. The government judges the city's inhabitants to have been tainted by their unwelcome guest and begins a merciless campaign to expunge both the fal'Cie and the corrupted citizenry from the face of Cocoon. Instead of the exile they were led to expect, civilians face extermination at the hands of the Sanctum army. The people attempt to fight back, but are hopelessly outmatched by the military. Lightning cuts her way through this battlefield, doggedly followed by the desperate Saz. Snow, meanwhile, seeks to rescue his fiancée. The boy, spurred on by dreams of revenge, pursues Snow with the help of an unusual young lady. Though driven by separate goals, their paths all lead to the same end, the Pulse Fallacy. In pursuit of Snow, Hope has fallen into a panic. In his single-minded pursuit of Snow, he has rushed into the lair of a Fallacy and is only now recalling the terrible nature of the being that lurks within. The Pulse entity could use its power to curse them, to turn them into l'Cie. Pulse l'Cie are the doomed servants of the Fallacy who create them, despised and feared by the people of Cocoon. Hope's companion, Vinny, seems unconcerned by this dreadful possibility. Bemused by her indomitable cheerfulness, he nervously follows her in search of Snow. It was Snow who convinced his mother to fight. It was Snow she was protecting when she died, and it is Snow he must be made to pay. Pulse l'Cie. The beings known as Fallacy possess the power to enthrall unwilling human instruments, compelling the victims to serve their will. These individuals, known as l'Cie, are marked with indelible brands. They gain the gift of magic, but also bear the burden of completing a task known as a focus for their Fallacy master. Pulse l'Cie, tools of the Fallacy from the world below, are considered dangerous enemies of Cocoon society, as there exists no means of removing the l'Cie brand and the curse thereby imposed. Pulse l'Cie are hunted relentlessly. Yeah. The Fallacy, Pulse Vestiges. The Fallacy sculpted Cocoon in antiquity, using resources harvested from the world below. When Cocoon's shell was fractured in the war, they repaired it with raw materials again gathered from Pulse, buildings chief among them. Remnants of the structures termed vestiges can still be found through Cocoon today. The centuries-old vestige outside of Bodham was believed to be nothing more than a harmless curiosity. The discovery of a Pulse Fallacy inside its walls proved this false, however, leading to the detainment and subsequent purging of countless citizens whose only crime was being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Alright. That looks like a dead end, so turn around. Turn around and go towards the dead end. Here's our crashed ship.
Are you sure this is the right way?
Nope. I am sure it is the wrong way, which is exactly why I'm going this way. Oh good, 30 gil. I forgot. Is money shared among all of the characters here? Or does everybody get their own? No, it seems to be shared. Okay, so Unicorn Mart. Reliable service from a name you can trust. At Unicorn Mart, your health is our business. Our expert pharmacists are standing by day and night to send you whatever you need, wherever you need it. B&W Outfitters. See the life getting you down? Answer the call of the wild. With B&W gear to protect you, a trek through the lowlands is a walk in the park. Why not leave the hustle and bustle behind and return to nature? It could be just the vacation your soul needs. Well, considering I have 50 potion. Oh wait, 36 potions. I think I'm good on that. And then we get the outfitters. I'm gonna keep the wild bear for now. Sell the credit chip. Alright. Oh, we got an iron bangle for 500. Which, yeah, I'll buy one. Keep pressing that button to try to go into the menu. I can give him it. I'm gonna give it to the one I'm controlling? makes more sense.
What am I doing here?
You're kind of trapped here. Hey, pup. Don't mind me. Just looking for the wrong ways to go. Yeah.
These were supposed to be empty.
Aggression and preemptive strikes. All enemies guard their areas. All enemies guard areas limited by their field of vision or other means of detection. Upon entering a guarded area, there is a chance that the enemy or enemies patrolling it will take notice. If your trespass is observed, a warning icon will appear over the heads of enemies alerted to your presence. These foes will then become hostile, taking up defensive positions or rushing forward to attack. If your party leader comes into contact with an enemy, a battle will begin. Battles normally begin if the enemy was aware of, or begin normally if the enemy is aware. If the enemy was caught off guard, however, the party will be able to make a preemptive strike. Certain enemies, like the Zwerg scan droids, have extremely narrow fields of vision and can be easily approached unnoticed. It is always advantageous to do so if possible, as initiating a preemptive strike forces enemies to enter battle with their chain gauges near the staggering threshold. Ooh. Interesting. Alright. And yeah, I still managed to fuck it up. Whoa. Doesn't matter. These guys are weak. Torn Letter and Deceptisol. Oh hey, an Iron Bangle. Alright. You want to turn around there, kitty? Turn around there, kitty cat. No? Alright. Nah, it's more like a dog. Grinding, grinding. All I'm doing is grinding. It's a good thing that the health resets every single time. That, my friend, is a loaded question. Eventually, I'm going to stop pressing start to open the map.
Please don't go looking for trouble.
I'm sorry, what was that? Go looking for trouble? Absolutely!
Wasn't scary at all.
Ooh, 4 potions. Get over there. I can't yet. Mm-hmm. Easy if I can just jump down there. Am I already getting lost? Jeez. I mean, I knew my sense of direction was bad, but I didn't think it would be this bad.
Die here?
Relax, Hope. It is a maze, that's true. Okay, I did not see... No, I'm just blind. Okay. I'm gonna say, I did not see that fucking... that jump circle.
You're gonna regret this. Take that.
Ow, fuck you. That's why I said I didn't see it. It's fine.
Where do we go now?
It gives me more opportunity to grind out some of this stuff. Lord knows I'm gonna need later.
Aren't you scared?
Not so much.
You really don't get it.
Pulse Falsey and Lissy are bad news. That's why Cocoon kicked them out. Live too close to the Falsey, one-way ticket to Pulse. That's the Purge in a nutshell.
If they catch us here, they'll purge us too. And
What's
then...
your problem?
What's my... Pulse is hell on Earth.
We'll be okay. Calm down.
Get off me.
Sarah? Huh? Can you hear me? Where are you?
Don't worry, Sarah. Your hero is on his way. Wonder what that's for.
Hope is insufferable. I cannot stand him. He's much better in 13 too, because he grows up a little bit, but the way he is now, he's just insufferable. I understand the motivations, but at the same time, I just... Bagel. Don't need to do any of that shopping. Just save my gil. Not for the best, anyway. Oh boy, more dogs.
Nothing to worry about.
Go fetch. Ow. Ow. That's what you get for swiping at me. That's okay. I'm getting materials. Good early game grinding.
Just hold on, Sarah.
Yeah, that's not ominous at all. From an architectural standpoint, this is really cool. But you know, as it, I shall wait.
Still won't budge? I think the door is winning.
Why didn't I listen?
Beg your pardon?
It was me. This is my fault.
Beg your pardon?
Cover your ears.
Huh? Oh, blast charge? Oh, wait, hold on. All right, hold. All right, go for it! Make it happen!
I'm so sorry. Please let me in. Please?
Hey! What? How'd you open it? Well, after you.
You'll see that I will majorly shut up during story segments, even if I've seen it before. Yeah. Hope's insufferable. From an architectural standpoint, this place is amazing, but from a gamer standpoint, there's just red flags everywhere. And yeah, lightning's great. Shrouds. Special single-use aerosols that can be used outside of battle and grant the party tactical advantages. Fortisol and Aegisol bestow their bonuses at the start of the battle. Deceptisol, on the other hand, shields the party from enemy detection. Enemies like Pantherons, whose field of vision allows them to monitor wide areas, normally turn hostile or display warning signs as soon as they are approached. Apply a spray of Deceptisol, however, and you will have no trouble getting a preemptive strike. Press LB while exploring, select Shroud, and then press A to use. Okay. The left bumper.
Folks can learn a thing or two about interior design.
I disagree. I think this is designed really coolly. Okay.
There you go, stopping off on your own.
Nobody asked you to come, says. Here comes the poppers. Here come the poppers. Still not an issue. Anima, on the other hand, Anima's gonna be an issue. Just why I'm taking the time to be extremely thorough about this. Oh my.
Picking fights, right?
Yes, walk into my line of fire. Good job, idiot. I'm aware. Isn't the Shiva fight like literally right afterwards? Like you get cutscenes out the wazoo and then you get fucking thrown into the Shiva fight? Wow, they are fucking weak. Like, laughably weak.
You think some kind of welcoming present from that first recon team they sent?
Some fun later shit. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, Phoenix down. Nice. Time for Robo Boy. Time for Myrmidon. As much as the action part of these this game started off really well, the battle system is extremely slow at first, and it's gonna. I mean, I know it's gonna get a lot more tactical and a lot more complicated later on, but my God, this goes on for fucking ever. Ooh, Gladius. Up strength, down magic. The design of this gunblade is based off of the weapon excavated from a pulse vestige. Again, because there's no magic to speak of, I'm just going to go for the strength right now. I'm not getting rid of the other weapon because I'm going to need the magic later on. Deceptisol, which I'm just going to save for later.
Robotic death machines. If those things are still around, might be some soldiers trapped in here too. Except they'd probably be Lassie by now. Huh? Not even human anymore. Just post-Lassie. Enemies of Cocoon. Can't show him any mercy.
There's the next one.
Where men fear to tread. I say save up those weapons, don't sell it. Yeah. Because again, like, the strength increase is nice for the weapons early on because there's no magic to speak of, but I mean, eventually we are going to get magic, in which case I'm just gonna switch back. To the citizens of Cocoon, the lower world, the Pulse is bad. I get it. You're kind of beating a dead horse at this point, game. Sanctum, Purge, Suzie, cast out Cocoon, but all citizens, yada yada yada. Any person coming into contact may already be corrupted. Ensuing deportation, claims the lives. The ensuing deportation claims the lives of countless victims. Hope's mother among them. After witnessing her death and chasing Snow into the vestige in a blind rage, Hope suddenly realizes that he may soon share the same fate as the Pulse Fal'Cie, relocation to the world below. Vinny, however, calmly accepts the situation and lends her support to the distraught boy. Unaware of his young pursuers, Snow begins exploring the arcane halls and chambers of the shrine-like vestige in search of his captive fiancée, Sarah. So we finally get a name. The Pulse Fal'Cie, an entity that threatens the peace of Cocoon society, holds Snow's fiancée captive. As the determined Snow delves even deeper into the alien structure, Lightning and Saz arrive at the vestige after fighting their way through waves of Sanctum forces. The unlikely duo's progress is halted by an impassable gate. It finally opens as if in response to Lightning's whispered words of apology. Did her plea reach the mind of the Fal'Cie, or was another being responsible for opening the portal? Saz follows the ex-soldier into the vestige, bemused by the lack of explanation, but driven on nonetheless by a purpose he has yet to reveal. Day 11. Discovery. The Bodum vestige was a minor local landmark paid little regard. That changed on this night, when SciComm discovered that the relic's long-sealed entrance had somehow been opened. A reconnaissance team was sent inside, reporting the discovery of a Pulse Fal'Cie before communication links suddenly went silent. Deeming it probable that the soldiers had been made Lassie, the Sanctum then resealed the door to the vestige, trapping the team inside. The following day brought public announcement of both the discovery and plans for the Purge. So much reading. Just sort of start skimming through some of this stuff, so I'm not saying the same fucking information 5,000 times.
Nothing to worry about.
Hold on. Before I do that. Okay, no item sphere. Here comes the platform.
on, baby. Your hero's on the way.
Right.
Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way.
He is here. Calling himself a hero.
He's coming our way.
What should I do?
Tell him what you need to.
But nothing I say will change what happened.
No, it will not.
We could just run away.
Vanille, why? Not what you're supposed to tell him. In the shadow of Suzie, military weapons stalk the halls of the Vestige. Though the SciComm recon team that uncovered the lower world being 2 days previous is still trapped inside, Lightning and Saz know that the real threat is not a part of the Sanctum army, but the Pulse fal'Cie and its servant Suzie. Pulse fal'Cie are former humans who have become agents of destruction. Those residents living near the Vestige face being purged simply because of their proximity to the fal'Cie, and the possibility that its power has bound them into servitude. Or tales of Suzie haunting his thoughts. Hope hears Snow's voice calling in the distance. Although he plans to confront Snow over his mother's death, the reality of the situation becomes too much for Hope to bear. He cannot go through with it. Not yet. You could run away like a little bitch. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes total sense. Dogs!
No daydreaming now.
Dead. Dead. I'll afford us all. Trying to think if it would be worth it to make the rounds again. Just to fight the enemies a second time. I think I might just do that.
tougher than you thought, huh?
No, they're just weak as shit. Don't get me wrong, Vanille. You are tough, but they are also just weak as shit. Ow. Right at the last second. No, it doesn't
You're
matter.
gonna regret this. Goodbye.
Okay, now that we've cleared the enemies from this area. That's just a screen transition. I thought that was... Oy vey. Alright. Is this where...
You can't fight things like that.
Yes, we can. So is this where Vanilla...
No daydreaming now.
fucking Lightning and Saz walked in from?
Take that. Take that.
My kill.
Can we take it a little slower?
Nope. No slow, only go. Jesus Christ. You wanna fucking go? You wanna walk, Vanille? Walk forward.
What are they?
See, the scene failed. This is what happens when the sea don't complete the focus the foul sea gave them.
Let's even these odds.
Hi, Snow. Alright, time for the Seath. Some Seath tears.
How did you get in here? You gotta leave. Okay, listen. Find some place to hide and keep quiet. Once I find Sarah, we'll all leave together. You'll be home in time for dinner.
You...
Wait! Who's Sarah?
My wife. Future wife, that is. She's a pulseless sea.
No.
She's here somewhere, along with that Fal'Cie. I gotta find her and set her free.
What's wrong with you? Why do you want to help L'Cie? They're the enemy.
Huh?
How can you save L'Cie? You're not... That's insane!
Probably. But I gotta do something, right? I'll be back.
Should we wait around for him and hitch a ride?
I'd rather go to Pulse! Why is this happening to me? When they found the Fal'Cie the other day, we were just visiting Bodum. But the army took us, threw us on that train. And because of that guy, Mom is...
Probably shouldn't leave them alone.
And he wants to help L'Cie?
Hey again.
Hey. Let's go with him. You gotta talk to him, Hope. If you don't take this chance, you regret it forever. Okay.
Let's go.
What's gotten into you, soldier? Thought you came for a fight.
My sister.
Your sister?
She's a L'Cie.
What? A pulse, L'Cie?
The Fal'Cie has her captive, but I'll find her.
Is she still... Hey, what was her focus? When she became a L'Cie, what did the Fal'Cie order her to do? It wasn't blow up Cocoon or anything like that, was it?
I didn't ask.
Listen to me. When a person gets cursed by a Fal'Cie, they become a L'Cie, and they get given a focus, right? How do I put this? If they don't carry it out, L'Cie end up as one of those things. What I'm saying is, if your sister's gone that far, I mean, she might still... How can I... Oh, man.
Just drop it, says.
See back into a human. Even if she completes her focus, there's no changing her fate. She'll live her life as a Fal'Cie slave. Don't make her suffer.
Just say it! Any L'Cie, anyone who might ever become a L'Cie should be wiped off the face of Cocoon. It's people like you that started the Purge in the first place.
Also, I am quite aware of the difficulty jump of the teeth. No, but what gets me humming is just the fact that I'm thinking of the amount of emotion that Lightning is putting in now, and then the amount of emotion that she puts in by the third game, and there's a noticeable difference. Given it's for a good reason, but still. Crips. Alright. Saving the enemy. Excuse me. L'Cie are cursed beings who wield supernatural power and whose very existence incites panic and destruction. Hope explodes into a rage upon hearing that Snow plans to rescue Sarah. Now L'Cie herself. Even if she is Snow's fiancée, nothing good can come of helping the sworn enemy of Cocoon. The situation may only serves to magnify Hope's hatred of the man he holds responsible for his mother's death. Shaking with fury, he's unable to form the words he so desperately wants to say. Oblivious to Hope's anger and worried for their safety, Snow decides to bring Hope and Vanille along on his mission. Meanwhile, Saz explains the cruel fate of a person cursed as a L'Cie. L'Cie are bound in eternal service to a fal'Cie, and failure to carry out a focus results in a transformation into a mindless abomination, the Seath. A person shackled by the L'Cie curse is beyond salvation. As Saz comes to this grim conclusion, Lightning angrily compares him to those who insisted on the Purge. He knows full well the doom that awaits the L'Cie, and will do anything in her power to save her sister from that fate. As she will. Seath. When a fal'Cie takes a human to be one of its L'Cie's servants, that person is given a focus to be completed. Should the L'Cie fail to fulfill this focus before his or her brand advances to its final stage, that L'Cie becomes a Seath. Mired in eternal sorrow and regret, and robbed of all free will, Seath are damned to wander the world, unliving and undying, until the corrupted flesh can at last no longer move. Can move no more. For Seath, there is no salvation. Okay. Oh lord. Okay. A tactical casting magic, please. More Seath tears. Power wristband. It's more strength. Takes away the HP bonus though. That's fine. Then I'll give you the iron bangle. I got a preemptive out of that? Alright. Did it just attack its own kind? I mean, I guess that can happen. That's definitely a preemptive. Yes. That is ridiculous. The amount of time, the amount of, the rate of that the battle can end so quickly. Not that I'm complaining. Goodness. Seriously, what's the battle time on that? 22 seconds. Oh wait, that's target time. The battle duration was 3 seconds. Preemptive strikes are broken, man. Yeah. Definitely want to just get a one-up on the gas here. Time for saving. Stop getting stuck on the fucking console there.
Someone stumbles into the wrong place at the wrong time, and all this happens.
Mm-hmm. Want to turn around? Just gonna stand there menacingly. All right. Next. Ooh, did not see me approach him, apparently. Good positioning. Oh, and this one is just an idiot. Alright, next up on the chopping block.
Don't have time to be dilly-dally.
Just going through the motions.
Time to go. We have to leave before the army... What?
That's a Pulse brand. That girl's a Lassie.
I already told you that.
Pulse Lassie are the enemies of Cocoon.
So they should die?
Listen, if she fails her focus, you know how that'll end.
And killing her is a mercy?
You came.
Sarah!
Sarah.
Is that my hero?
Let's get you out of here.
Hands off. I'm taking her home.
Sis.
I'm not your sister. You couldn't protect her. It's your fault she... Save us. Sarah? You can save us. Protect us all. Save Cocoon. Save Cocoon? Sarah, that was your focus?
Anything. I'll do anything. Leave it to me, you'll see. I'll protect Cocoon. I'll save everyone.
Somehow, I'll make things right.
You just relax.
Thank you. Sarah!
Sarah! Sarah!
Why is she turning to crystal?
The sea who fulfill their focus are transformed into crystal and gain eternal life.
Just like the story said. So, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? She's not sleeping! Sarah's... she's...
She's alive.
No.
The legend. Remember the legend. Lassie who fulfilled their focus turned to crystal and gained eternal life. It's the same with Sarah. Eternal life. She's not dead.
You're in denial.
I promise to be hers forever. I don't care how many years I have to wait.
Thank you.
Over! Open your eyes and face reality!
Sarah, does becoming a Lassie really mean losing everything? What now?
The army!
The target is almost in place. Surface team, what is your...
Okay, I want to talk about this for just a second. But before we go on to the next thing. So we have this entire fucking prologue. Like awesome fucking like action scenes with lightning and everybody reconvenes at the vestige and we finally meet Sarah, like the center to all of this. She gets 2 minutes of screen time and then turns to crystal. And that's it! That is so infuriating. It's just like, oh wow, she was already doomed from the start. There's nothing you can do. And now we're just gonna kind of see the end result. And then nothing. Just like, what the fuck? That is the most anticlimactic meeting ever. I mean, I know it's not, but like, if you're playing this for the first time, that's all you see. Fuck, man.
Status. Good to go. Resistance is under control. The assault proceeds as planned. Leave no trace.
Yeah, exactly, Dodo.
False vestige never existed.
Also, one more thing. Anybody else think that this just looks like oh fuck, what was the final boss from Royal? Fucking goddamn it, hold on. fuck was it? Skip it. Come on. Go away. Azathoth. Like, isn't there like at least a little bit of resemblance to Azathoth in this fucking vestige here?
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Trenchcoat, where you going?
Date with the Foul Sea. Got some things to talk about.
What? You're gonna ask it to help her? Are you out of your mind, kid? That thing wants to chew us up and spit us out.
Well, what do you want me to do?
What?
Lightning?
Here we go.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, anima's coming soon. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I am not a fan of Hope. I'm more of a not fan of Hope than I am of Snow. Like, they're both insufferable. It's just, I don't know. Child characters have always rubbed me the wrong way, so there might actually be a little bit of a bias there. Anyway, the Gift of Eternity. A legend of Cocoon states that if the Lassie complete the focus they are given by a Foul Sea, they turn into crystal and gain eternal life. And just as the legend describes, Sarah, Lightning's younger sister and fiancée to Snow, glows with an incredible light and turns into crystal. But has she truly gained eternal life? And what focus has she completed? The timeless crystal sleep seems nothing more than another form of death to Lightning, and she turns her feelings of grief and anger upon Snow. Snow, however, refuses to give up hope of a future where Sarah will return to him. Just then, the Sanctum Army begins its assault on the Vestige. Though it may mean sharing the Vestige's imminent destruction, the group heads even deeper into the complex. Snow seeks to persuade the Foul Sea to release his fiancée, while Lightning and Saz have other plans in mind. I believe Vanille is one of my favorites. I like Lightning. To a certain degree. I like Lightning. I'm upset at Square for how they treat her. I also like Vanille, but that is that's a whole different can of worms there. Crystal Stasis. For Lassie, successful completion of a focus holds the promise of eternal life in the peaceful slumber of a crystal stasis, or so the story said, or so the legends say. Yet to spend an eternity as an immobile crystal is not so different from death. The people of Cocoon consequently fear being marked as a Lassie, equating the Foul Sea's brand with a death sentence. Faced with only the choice between eternal damnation as a Seath and eternal imprisonment in Crystal, it comes as little surprise that many Lassie decry their fate. That's about right. Okay, everybody has something on. You have an iron bangle, you have an iron bangle, and you have the power bangle. Actually, hold on. Let's just Let's remove that. Can I not remove? Oh, fuck. Oh, there it is. Remove. Switch it out here. There we go. I was enjoying using her. I will give Hope one thing I like to say. I like him in 13.2. I like him in 13.2 because he actually grows up and stops being a sniveling brat. We get a flying fal'Cie. That's new. And a crawling one at that. Does it count? It does count as a preemptive strike. Good shit. Oh fuck, I missed. No, no. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, fuck me. Saz, you want to do something here, please, buddy? Thank you. 13.2 was the best, so they changed him back into a kid in lightning. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying there, Mel. And he is okay, I say he's insufferable in this game because, you know, short-sightedness, whatever, and that's just throughout half of the game. He's insufferable in... Uh-oh. Okay. It's just regular. He's insufferable in... God fucking damn it, these flying assholes. He's insufferable in Lightning Returns because all he does is just sit in the arc and just bark orders at you. He's not doing shit besides just sitting there. It's obnoxious, honestly. Yeah, I was a little sloppy. 5 potions. Yeah, we're gonna need it. Alright. Alright, Anima, come here.
So this is the fal'Cie.
Sarah's a crystal now. You gave her a focus, and she did it. You got what you want. Now let her go! Please, turn her back. I'll be your Lassie instead!
Fine. You go on begging. Like this thing gives a damn what we want!
Lightning!
It's this thing's fault the Purge started. And it's people who are dying. Sarah told us to save Cocoon. That means this thing needs to die. What?
Oh, there's the Lassie. Or the Falsey. Anima's like, I don't know where you think you're going. You're not going anywhere, kid.
Come on now. You really think you can kill a Falsey?
I'm doing this for Sarah.
I'm in. As long as you don't mind an amateur. I got these things. Might as well use them.
Thanks.
Alright. Get these fucking hands out of here. Ow. Okay. While it's distracted, fucking go to town on it. Come on. Keep these things at bay. Probably do one more before it regenerates. No, you do not. Fuck you. No, 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 no. Nope. Just keep it busy. We'll kill it here if my skills recharge fast enough. Got it. Doctor's code.
Where are we?
Where are we? You are screwed. That's where you are. Kinky.
see a future, and I was afraid. When the future was clear, and it hurt to see, I'd just close my eyes and lose myself in happier days.
Yeah, let's save. And, yep. Forgot about this part. Day 11. Seaside City of Bodom.
Great spot to watch from.
The whole gang's here tonight.
How'd that happen?
Don't know. Destiny?
More like dumb luck.
Let's go find him.
Excuse me.
See you around.
You know.
No, but I want to.
You just missed her. She said she'd be at the usual place.
Thanks.
Sorry about that. Now, who'd you say you were looking for?
Here goes. Making a wish?
Maybe I was. I was hoping that tomorrow I can tell my sister. She'll be so mad, knowing I hid it from her.
Don't worry. I'll take the blame for you. You know, you should ask for something bigger. These are wish-granting fireworks, like in the stories.
Stories, huh? The sea who fulfill their focus, they become crystal and gain eternal life.
Would help if they gave you some clue about what you're supposed to do. We'll figure this thing out. You will never be one of those monsters.
So what will I be? A crystal?
Yesterday at the store, I got us something. I don't know much about jewelry, but I hope you like it. I will stand by you, no matter what happens. I'm yours forever. Sarah. My one, my only. Will you marry me?
Yes.
She said yes!
Gotta love these fireworks. They granted my wish.
Your wish?
Before I asked you to marry me, I wished that you would say yes.
Then maybe they'll grant mine, too.
What's that?
To have the courage to tell Lightning that I've become a Lassie.
Hey, our engagement is way bigger news. Oh man, I can't wait to see her face. She'll be my new sister.
Yeah.
Hey, Snow?
Yeah. That was close.
Gorgeous. Our own private heaven.
All we need. Just you and me.
Thank you, Snow.
Yeah, I think I should. This is why I don't hate Snow as much as I hate Hope. Because as much of a blockhead and as a as a hopeful individual that Snow is, he actually has a reason. He made a promise. And so, his actions have reasoning to them.
Sarah!
Is this for real?
Lake Brusha, Cocoon Lowlands.
This must be Lake Brescia? Well, I guess we fell from up there. And the lake turned to crystal? Help me out here. I mean, did the Foul Sea do this? How in the world did we end up here?
How should I know?
We're alive. How?
Sarah! No one survives a fall from that high. Not without a miracle. Sarah saved us!
Sarah, listen. It's all your fault. She got...
Hey, 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 hey! Watch out!
How did I... still...
You used magic. You used the power of Lassie. The Fal'Cie cursed us. We're Lassie now.
He's right. Okay. Paradigm system. Oh, yeah, I'm taking the tutorial. Give me 1 sec. I just need to do something real quick. Because our fucking old ass apartment, everything's not working. Goddamn front door is jammed. What do you mean it's jammed? It opens just fine. I gotta close the goddamn back door. Yeah, grr, shut up. What was that? Okay. Okay. Time for the paradigms. You can assign characters the most effective roles for a situation by changing your party's paradigm. You can switch between the paradigms as often as you like. First, press LB to access your party's paradigm deck. Each paradigm assigns specific roles to the members of your party. These roles define the spells and abilities available to a party member as well as their general behavior in combat. There's a wide variety of paradigms to choose from. Offensive paradigms concentrate on dealing damage to enemies, while defensive paradigms focus on party protection and healing. It's very important to shift paradigms to suit your situation. You can press left or right to scan the paradigms available and see the list of roles that each one compromises. Your current paradigm, Relentless Assault, is an offensive paradigm in which multiple attackers coordinate their efforts. The paradigm's two Ravagers target whichever enemy the commando attacks, with the goal of quickly filling the enemy's chain gauge in order to stagger it. If you wish to continue using Relentless Assault paradigm, press B, close the paradigm deck if you wish to change it. Okay. One of your party members has just taken damage. Now might be a good time to open your paradigm deck, and I just did, thank you. Shifting your solidarity will now cast Snow in the role of Sentinel, boosting his defenses so he can shield others from enemy ire. Neil's role will change to Medic, causing her to concentrate on healing wounded allies with the Cure spell. Once your party has recovered enough strength, you can shift back to Relentless Assault and continue battling your enemies. Note the fact that Lightning is still the main attacker. Etir and Deceptisol.
So we really are Lassie. Looks like it. You too?
Yep. Right here.
Okay.
Let's see to the last. Why me? I don't even know you. Will you have to go and attack that thing? Just leave me alone. It's your fault. It's your fault, You could have. All of this is your and Sarah's fault.
Watch it! Sorry.
Everything is gonna be all right. You'll see. Come on. Off we go.
See, huh?
Yep. We're all playing for Team Pulse now. Why me?
Because it was all predetermined. Ugh. Paradigms. Let's customize that shit right now. Actually, this is not a bad paradigm. We're also going to go Commando, Sentinel, and Ravager. And then Commando, Commando, and Medic. Let's get that. Okay, a lot of shit just happened. First of all, what the fuck was that we just placed? The Fal'Cie, specifically Anima. This Fal'Cie has been hibernating deep within the Bodum vestige. It branded Sarah, as well as Lightning, Snow, and the others, condemning them all to the grim fate of a pulseless sea. Although it appears Anima was brought to Cocoon in the vestige centuries ago, Sanctum authorities had no knowledge of the alien stowaway's presence. Its discovery, and the resultant fear that Bodum's population may have been tainted by its magic, spawned the Purge. Swear to God, if I have to listen about the Purge one more goddamn time, I'm gonna rip my goddamn eyes out. Bodum! This modest city by the sea is hometown of Lightning and Sarah, as well as that of Snow and the members of Nora. Known for its relaxing, resort-like atmosphere, the location is a popular destination for vacationers. Bodum's largest tourist draw is the annual beachfront fireworks display, but this year's events was ruined by the discovery of the Pulse Fal'Cie within the nearby vestige. And we know what happened after that. Lake Brescia. Lake Brescia is located near Cocoon's outer rim, directly beneath the hanging edge. Once a bustling center of activity, this desolate area is now home to only monsters that lurk amongst the centuries-old remnants of civilization. The final wave of power released by the falling Pulse Fal'Cie has locked the waters of the lake in solid crystal form, creating a beautiful and unsettling landscape. Pulsian Menace. Snow pleads with the Pulse Fal'Cie. He offers himself in Sarah's place if it will release her from her fate. Fal'Cie remains silent. Seeing Snow's desperate pleas go unanswered, Lightning and Saz draw weapons on the lower world being. Even if the Fal'Cie will soon be destroyed along with the entire vestige, they have the reasons to defeat it with their own hands. They work together to bring down the Fal'Cie, and the vestige now plummets towards the lake below. A final wave of power explodes from the dying Fal'Cie, transforming the water and surrounding area into solid crystal. Lightning and the others do not witness this breathtaking event. Upon defeating the Fal'Cie, they are drawn through a rift into a dimension where an immense otherworldly presence awaits. Onto their bodies, it sears cursed brands. Onto their minds, the vision of a beast destroying Cocoon. Swept along by unimaginable energies, the helpless companions are swallowed into a lightless void. As Snow drifts into the darkness, one memory fights to the surface of his consciousness. And then bound in darkness. Lightning feels nothing but anger towards the Pulse Fal'Cie. It had taken Sarah and cursed her with the sea's doomed existence. It is the underlying reason for the Purge, and it is an enemy to be cut down if she has to fulfill Sarah's final request to save Cocoon. Lightning's aggression provokes the Fal'Cie into action, and it attacks her. Saz draws his guns with grim resolve, and Snow joins the battle without hesitation. As they deal the killing blow to the master of the vestige, a flash of light rends the air. They are pulled into a swirling void of chaos, where they are bound by an ominous and inexorable entity. Branded with the arcane markings, the companions are then assaulted with visions of a terrible beast tearing Cocoon apart. Soon after, the vestige finally succumbs to the combined attacks of the Sanctum forces. In the midst of the chaos, a memory surfaces from the depths of Snow's fading awareness. A marriage proposal made to his beloved Sarah under a night sky lit with the colors of exploding fireworks. Can his wish for a happy future ever be granted now? Alright, day 10. Gifts. It would be Lightning's birthday in 2 days. While out shopping for her present with Sarah, Snow slipped away to buy engagement necklaces. He intends to propose to Sarah the very next day. He knew her fate as a l'Cie, but meant to stand by her no matter what. Meanwhile, Sarah searched for a gift that would keep Lightning safe during her dangerous work as a soldier. After giving her sister the present, Sarah planned to confess about becoming a lessee. And then day 11 proposal. Snow proposed to Sarah under the brightly exploded fireworks, giving her renewed hope for the future. Sarah still didn't know what her focus was, and she had yet to tell Lightning about her lessee curse. But with Snow by her side, there was no obstacle they couldn't overcome. Hand in hand, they watched the spectacle of lights illuminate the night sky. In Bodum, there's a legend. If you wish on the fireworks, your dreams will come true. Ah, well, that didn't quite work out, did it? Arctor's code. Okay. Oh, hold on. Sarah's tear. Sarah's crystallized teardrop. Okay. Oh, shit. There's a lot that just happened.
Trust the soldier to keep her cool through this mess.
Keep her cool? Kidding me?
Okay, if we don't know our focus, how do we complete it?
I think I saw it.
Saw what?
That is how a focus comes down, people. The fal'Cie, they don't spell it out with clear-cut instructions. All you get is a hazy glimpse. Well, you know, that's what they say. You know, legends and all. Legends. Yeah.
Did you see anything?
I just... It's all kind of foggy, but I saw this big, towering...
What? Wait a minute. Hold on now. Do we all have the same dream?
Ragnarok.
So, we all saw the same dream. We all heard that same voice.
You mean that was our focus? But how are we supposed to know what to do from that?
That's the tricky part. The dream's the only hint the fal'Cie gives us. Figuring out what to do with it, that's our job.
Okay. We're Pulse lessee, right? Enemy's a Cocoon. So, does that mean that our focus is... Are we supposed to...
Save her.
Say what?
Our focus is to protect Cocoon.
Really? Okay. And why's that?
Sarah told us. Let's do it. We're all in this together. I'm gonna look for Sarah. She ought to be nearby.
I'll come too! Wait!
Jeez. Yeah, that boy can't stay still.
Really?
Oh, right, the Crystarium. Having become the Sea, the members of your party can now develop their powers, learn new abilities, or improve attributes such as Strength, Magic, and HP. I'm gonna skip the tutorial on that one. I know how that works.
We need to find a way out of here. We can worry about everything else later.
Snow, can you please just get attacked by Shiva so I can end the stream? Seriously. Chapter 3. Branded. After being caught up in the destruction of the Vestige, the group awakens directly under the hanging edge on the expanse of a solidified Lake Brescia. An after effect of the energies released of the dying fal'Cie, the waters of the lake are now yes, we know this from the 2 other times that they said it. Despite having survived from a fall of incredible height, the companions are unable to appreciate their luck, as each one of them now appears as each one of them now bears a brand of alien design. The mark seared on their bodies signifies their servitude to a fal'Cie and the gift of magical power. It is a brand of accursed l'Cie. Worse, they must now complete their assigned focus if they are to avoid becoming monstrous Seath. Though none can say for sure what their mission actually entails, their only clue is the vision they all witnessed of the great beast laying waste to Cocoon. Ragnarok. Though all signs point to a bleak and tragic destiny, Snow alone remains optimistic. Fuck him. Convinced that his focus is to grant Sarah's wish and save Cocoon, he sets off to fulfill. He sets off full of confidence. Ragnarok. Martin, Snow, and the others saw a phantom vision of this beast upon their branding as l'Cie. In the dream, they witnessed the creature besieging Cocoon's capital Eden, but whether this was a glimpse of past events or a vision of things to come was yet unclear. What is clear is that Ragnarok is inextricably linked to their focus. The nature of that focus and what must be done to fulfill it remains to be seen. Okay, the fucking Crystarium. Okay, so that would give me magic. And that would give me, well, I mean, both give me magic, but life siphon might be good. Right. Okay, there's the CP. Right, now I remember how this works. I said I knew how it worked and then completely forgot. You are being developed as a sentinel, my good sir. No, I guess the Sentinel stuff is already maxed out. That's kind of what he was built on. Okay. Strength. HP. You are definitely getting medic stuff. Grabbing more CP, then you can level up everyone, whatever class you think is important. Right. Oh, what the hell am I going to do for you? Synergist. Ooh, right.
I can't see anything but crystal.
Really, I never would have been able to guess that, Vinny. Oh yeah. Oh, fuck up, Snow. Alright. I'm going to give you back your blaze fire and your wild bear. Yours is more about strength, but still.
Things out ahead. Watch the others, will you?
Oh boy, what'd I get? Power wristband and magician's mark. Right. Now I got some money to spend. Alright, Bangle, equip you with the magician's mark or the doctor's code. For potions. So I want to grab the magician's mark. Increases magic by 20. Who's going to be... Oh, who's going to be my dedicated magic? Attack. Maybe lightning. Maybe lightning. Time for the grinding. Pro Wing Staff. Just an upgrade. Increases magic, decreases strength. That's fine. He's more magic oriented anyway. Come on. Game keeps getting stuck. Ah, alright, the flying fucker. It is. Enemies I don't want to deal with. Oh shit. I don't know who just used arrow, but thank you. Son of a bitch. Alright, so afraid of that. Afraid this would happen. So my software has just crashed. You can still see this because it's a weird thing with Streamlabs, but once I click this button, everything's going to reset and the stream's going to end. So we're going to have to wait until next time in order to start with Shiva and everything. It's a good introduction. Again, a bit slow. Definitely a reminder of why I hated some of these characters. But I'm excited to play more. Unfortunately, my schedule is filled up for the next week, so I'm not going to be able to play until at least next Sunday, if not the following Thursday, because Twitch is not my main mode of streaming. Either way, thank you for coming in. Hope to see you guys again soon. I will take my final bow and see you guys later. If you want to see any more, head on over to the YouTube channel. That's my main base of operations. If not, I will see you guys for the next stream of Final Fantasy XIII. Good night, everybody.